Okay. Okay, let's look at exercise now having two different line segments. Let me name it as A and the other one has to be for B. It is divided in the ratio like 2:3. Now he's asking x comma y. Hope I'm clear. This is your minus 7 comma -1 comma 7. I'm sorry. This is your minus 1 comma 7, and I'll be taking this one as together. So let me name this one as your R. So R of x comma y. R of x comma y. So this ratio is your m is to n ratio. Okay, that is your m is to n ratio. Equivalent to you are having a separate formula for this. That is m1 into x2 plus m2 into x1 by m1 plus m2. Simple. So this is for your x coordinate. Similarly, we'll be having for our y coordinate as well. You just need to substitute the values in this equation. So m value is how much? Taken as to your 2, x2 is taken as your 4, plus m2 is taken as m1 and m2. I wrote it over here, right? So let me take this ratio as m1 and m2. Okay. So m1 and m2. So this is your m2. So now here m2 can also be written as n. Okay. So m2 is your 3 and x value is your minus 1. So 2 plus 3 you need to add up over here. So similarly here also you get 2 plus 3 you need to add up. Right? So m1 is how much? 2. y2 is your 3 plus m2 is how much? 3 and y1 is 7. Okay. So let's do this. If I do this one now, I'll get here 8 minus 3 by 5. I'll get 6 plus 21 by 5. Hopefully we'll be getting the answers. Let's see. So I can write this as 5 by 5. This is your 27. This is your 3, right? y2. What is your y2? y2 is minus 3. I'm sorry, you are having a minus. So this is also your minus. So this becomes 15 by 5. Now, when I'm solving this as in the y2 over here, okay, not over something else, right? This becomes 1, this becomes your 3. So 1 comma 3 is your required value of r of x comma y. As simple as that. Let's look at the next one. Here you need to divide the line segments joining in the ratio 1:2 or 3:1. See, whenever you are having a trisection, it simply means you have a line segment A which is given as the coordinates 4 comma minus 1. And similarly, we are having the coordinate B minus 2 comma 3. The line segment AB internally in the ratio, that is 1:2. Okay. Then you will be having the value of P of x comma y equivalent to your, as I said in the earlier formula, m1 into your x2 plus m2 into your x1 by m1 plus m2 comma m1 into y2 plus m2 into y1 by m1 plus m2 as said earlier. Okay. So similarly in the next step I will be substituting it directly. So let me substitute the values over here. Okay. So let's see what we will be getting. M1 I have taken it as this and M2 I have taken as this one. Into your minus 2 plus M2 is your 2 into your x1 is how much? 4. So if you are adding M1 and M2 you will be having a 3. Okay. So here M1 is how much? Again I need to take it as 1 minus 3. M2 is taken as your 2 and this is your minus 1. Okay. Now when I am solving this, I am getting a minus 2 plus 8 of 3 comma minus 3 minus 2 of 3. Isn't it? I hope that is right what I am writing. So the resultant is how much? 6 by 3 comma 5 by 3. Is that value of which value? This is the value of 2 is your x comma y, isn't it? Equivalent to 2 is your x comma y, and that is substituting everything here. So 2 into your minus 2 plus the ratio become n2 into your x1 by the ratio 2 plus 1. Similarly, I will be taking your m1 into your y2 plus m1 into your y1 by 2 plus 1, isn't it? So simply solving this, I will be getting a minus 4 plus a 4 by how much? 3, here I will be getting minus 6 minus 1 by 3, isn't it? So after solving this, this becomes your 0, this becomes your minus 7 of 3. So this is how you will be taking the value of P and Q. Okay. So let's look at the next one. The next one is finding the ratio of the line segment joining 3 divided by this one. Okay, let's see. Here you are having line segment joining the points. Okay, means the points are quite simple. You need to remove the value of k or some other ratio. Okay, so let's see how to deal like this sort of sums. This is your minus 3, so this is your 6 comma what? Minus 8. So this is your midline, right? 1 comma minus 1 comma 6. So if it is let this divide, let AB, I am naming it as AB, is dividing this line segment. Let AB, the line segment, is divided in the ratio as A is to 1. So this is the required ratio you need to remove here. Okay. So this itself is your required ratio. That is I am taking out here. So what would be this formula become? So let this be your Q. So this formula is simple. Q times of x comma y is equivalent to your here m1 into your x2 plus m2 into your x1 by m1 plus m2, isn't it? And similarly, m1 into y2 plus m2 into y1 by m1 plus m2, isn't it? Isn't it simple, right? So we are substituting. So this is your minus 1 comma 6 equivalent to m1 is your a value, x2 is your how much 6. Okay, this is your 6. m2 is how much? 1 into your x1 is 3 by k plus 1. This is your x term. Similarly, the y term, this is your k value, this is your minus 8, m2 is 1, and the other value is 10. The other value is 10. So that is your k plus 1 again, right? So here I need to equate this one now. So minus 1 is equated to 6k minus 3 a plus 1. Why I am doing this? I need to equate x to only x terms. Am I clear? Y to y terms. Similarly, and we are having 6 is equated to minus 8k plus m by like this, isn't it? I'm shifting this one here. I'll get minus k minus 1 equals to your 6k of minus 3, isn't it? Similarly, here also 6k plus 6 equals to your minus 8 plus and okay, I'm taking the numbers the other side and everything the other side. So this becomes your minus 6k and 6k equivalent to your minus 3 plus 1 here. This is your 7k equals to what I can write? Minus 2. So at last, this became 2 of 7. Okay. So shift the other letter the other side. So we'll get 6k plus your 8k equals to 10 minus your 6. So this is your 14k equal to your 4, isn't it? 14k equivalent to your 4. Now when I'm shifting this one here, I'll get 4 of 17. Now when I divide this one here, you will have a ratio. If you are observing here, the ratio of this one is equal to your ratio of this one. So I can write that the ratio of A is 3. I can write the ratio is simple. 2 is to 7 is your required ratio. Am I clear with this? I hope I am clear and no issues. with this one, right? Vertices on this one, isn't it? Isn't it? You are having some vertices on this one, and the D diagonals bisect each other, isn't it? The diagonals should be bisecting each other. That is, I can write here midpoint of AC should be equivalent to your midpoint of BD. Okay, B to D. So we are having a formula that is your midpoint x1 plus x2 by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2 equivalent to, again here also the same thing, x1 and x2 by 2 y1 plus y2 by 2 of this one and again of this one. Am I clear? So let me just substitute the values. I'll get 1 plus x. See, this is your A to C. Okay, this is your AC. I can write here 2. Similarly, 2 plus x by 2. Okay, am I clear? So this comes out to be 1 plus x by 2, and 8 of 2 is how much? 8 by 2 is how much? 4. I hope you understood this over here. I didn't explain that. It's easy to remember. So the next thing is x1, 4 plus 3 by 2. Y values, y plus 5 by 2. Isn't it? Am I clear up to here? Right? Good. No doubts. So this is your 7 of 2. This is your y plus 5 by 2. Okay. Equating x terms and y terms. Means I am equating x to x. Am I clear? So that is 1 plus x by 2 equals to your 7 of 2. Okay, cross multiplying these two here. What I will get, I'll be getting 2 plus your 2x equal to your 14. I'm shifting this one the other side. So 2x is equals to 14 minus 2. 2x is equals to 12. This implies x is equal to how much? 6. So this is your answer of 6. And so this is answer of x. Similarly, I'm equating y terms. 4 equals to y plus 5 by 2. I'm shifting this one here. 8 is equals to y plus by the other side, I'm shifting this one here. 8 minus y equals to y. So y equals to 3. So these are your required answers for this. So let's look at the next one. Given over here, you are having a circle of diameter A2, B, am I clear? Whose center is given. 2 comma minus 3 is given, and then this is your value of B. Okay, now you need to remove the other end, that is your value of this A value, right? So this itself is your MP, right? So I can write here directly as midpoint of this one is equivalent to your x2 plus, x1 plus x2. x1 is your x plus your x2 is 1 plus y1 plus y2 by 2, isn't it? And this mid itself is your x comma y equivalent to, right? So let me solve this one out. X comma y equals to x plus 1 of 2 and y plus 4 by your 2. Okay. So this is your required thing. So I'm equating x terms to the x terms. X plus 1 by 2 is equal to your x. So x plus 1 equivalent to your 2x. I'm flipping this on the other side. So I have left with x is equal to 1. Am I right, or have we gone somewhere wrong? Have we gone? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to substitute the values. Actually, I need to substitute the values. This is your 2 and what? Minus 3. 2 and minus 3. So this becomes your 2. So the resultant of this one should be your 4. I'm shifting this one over the outside. So this is your 3. Are clear? Similarly, I have your minus 3 is equals to y plus 4 by your 2. So this shifts out here. Minus 6 is equals to y plus 4. I'm shifting this one the other side. Similarly, so minus 6 minus 4 is equals to your y. So the resultant of y is how much? Minus 1. So therefore the point of f by x comma y, that is your x comma y, is nothing but your 3 comma minus 10. Simple as that. Okay, let's see what would this value show us about. Okay, you need to remove what you have two different points A to. This has to be A and this has to be your B value, right? This is your 2 comma what minus 4. A value is taken as minus 2 comma 2 and A value where it will be remaining and right. If you look at this condition here, we're having some ratios, right? That is AP. When I divide this one to the other side, I will get here AP. Isn't it? Now, the numerator you are having 3. The denominator is this one. Okay, because whenever you are using a fraction, that denominator is your bottom of that fraction. Okay, so the ratio shifts out to be 3 is to 4. Okay, 3 is to 4. So let's remove the value of A here. That's your S comma y equals to I'm using the same formula m1 into your x plus m2 into your x1 by m1 plus m2. Okay. Similarly, you should be using the value for y1 also y2 plus m2 of y1 by your m1 plus your m2. Okay. So just substituting them, and it should be sufficient. Okay. So now just substituting that. So p of x comma y equals to your m1 becomes your value has to be 3 into your x2. I'm taking x2 as your 2 and m1 m2 is your 4 and x1 is your minus 2 by m1 plus m2 is your 7. Okay, up to here. Hope I'm clear up to here, right? Good. Very good. So the next thing is m1. M1 is again your 3, y2 is your minus 4 plus m2 is your 4, y1 is your minus 2. So adding up these two is your the required thing. So when I'm following this one the other side, I'll get 6. I'll get minus 8 of 7. Here I'll be getting minus 12 minus 8 of 7, isn't it? Now similarly, if you are adding up these two over here, you are having minus 2 of 7 minus 20 by 7. Okay. So this is the value asked for your p of x comma y. So let's look at the next one quickly. The times. Find the coordinates of the points which divide the line segment. It divides the line segment AB in the ratio to 4 equal parts. Means you are having 4 equal parts. Here you are having A and here you are having B. With A is 0,6. A is minus 4,0. This is divided as about 3 equal parts. Let me name it Q and let me name this as your R. So Q is your R and this is your S. Okay, 4 equal parts, right? So what is asking you to remove the values of other two parts here, right? Since as they are equal, right? So the length of this one should be 1, 1 and 1, right? So how do I get the value of R? R is your midpoint of AB. That is your x1 plus x2 plus your x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. After this, the next step is what? Minus 2 comma 3 is the value of R, isn't it? So the value of R is minus 2 comma 3. Now, you need to remove the value of Q as well, isn't it? You should be removing the value of Q as well. So, let's remove the value of Q. Q is your midpoint of, isn't it? Yeah, so that is I'm taking the value as minus 4 plus minus 2 by your 2. And see whatever next one plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So in the next step we are having minus x by 2. Here I am having 3 by 2. So the answer of the q is what? Minus 3 comma 3 by 2. Okay, so you are having the value of q also minus 3 comma 3 by 2. So let's look at the value of s. The value of s is your midpoint of what? R2 b. So when I see that one over here, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So solving this one alternatively, you will be having minus 1 and here 9 by 2. Okay, so these are your required values. So S value came out to be minus, right? Okay, so let's look at the next sum sequentially. Yeah, find the coordinates of the points which divides the line segment AB into 4 equal parts again. See, similarly, this is the same sum as your earlier sum. So I'm taking here A value is a minus comma 2. So let me complete this quickly. So 2 comma 8. So this is also divided into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. So I'm saying this to be L, this to be M, and be L. Okay. So the value of L is what? It is a midpoint. Let me take the value of M first. M is the midpoint of AB. That is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is nothing but your 0 comma I as your answer. Okay, so let's me so what is the resultant of the 0 comma 5? So let me take the value of L. L is your midpoint of AM. Okay, so that is your minus 2 plus 0 of 2, 2 plus 5 by 2. As you are aware of the formula, I'm just writing it quickly so that I can explain the next task quickly. So value of n is your what is your midpoint of nothing but n2, isn't it? So what is that 0 plus 2 by 2? And here we are having 5 plus 8 by 2. Okay. So the resultant is how much? 1 comma 13 of 2. These are your required points. Okay. So I hope everyone has cleared this and there are no doubts of this. Right? So let's look at the ninth one quickly. Okay. Now he has given you some ratio here. M1 is to your M2, isn't it? Now he is asking you to get what? He is asking you to point. This is your P of x comma y. Let me divide this. This is for A, this is for B, and this is your P of x comma y. The ratio is 3 is to 2. Okay. This is your M1, this is your M2, and then the values of A and B are given over there. You need to remove P of x comma y. I hope I'm clear. So that P of x comma y equal to, I'm using the same formula m1 into your x2. x2 is a minus b. m2 into your x1. x1 is what? A plus b. So adding up 3 plus 2. You need to remember this. Okay, this is very very important. So the next term is m into your y2. y2 is a plus y plus 2 into y1. A minus b. A minus b by b plus 2. Okay, am I clear up here? Good, right? So let's solve this one here. So when I'm solving this, you should be really here. And I'm solving this, you should be having you should keep all your focus here because there are alphabets 3 into a minus 3 into b plus 2 into a plus 2 into b, right? I. The next thing is 3 into a plus 3 into b plus 2 into a minus 2b. Why again? Right, simple, right? Let's solve this. You need to add up. So you will be having here 5 times of a. Now looking at these two terms, I can write only b, isn't it? Right? 8 terms again adding up. I'm having here 5a and looking at the b terms over here. Looking at the b terms, I'm having only b left out. Isn't it? So this is your required value of v of x comma y. This is your x value, this is your y value. Am I good with this? So let's look at the next sum. Exactly. Yeah. Now a new topic is your centroid. What is your centroid? Centroid is denoted with letter G. Okay. So this is your triangle. You are having the vertices. The vertices are dividing the line segments. Okay. Whatever your intersection is over here, right? This is your also known as your centroid. Am I clear? So let's look at the subset directly. Here, this centroid, you need to remove this centroid of the triangle ABC. Whatever you have, this is your A, this is your A and C. Let me take it x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, and y3. Centroid is given as your x1 plus x2 plus x3, y3. Similarly, y1 plus y2 plus y3, y3. Am I clear? So let's just substitute the values here. Minus 1 plus 6 minus 3 by your 3. And here y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Am I clear? Okay. So simple. So let's solve this. Looking at the negative symbols, I'll get here 6 minus 4 by 3. And looking at the decimal, this is 4 dot 6 by 3. So this centroid of the vertices ABC is given as 2 by 3 comma 2. Okay, 2 plus by 3 by 3, isn't it? So let's solve this one out. Here I will get n by 3. Here I will be getting minus 5 by 3, isn't it? Isn't it? So this is your request centroid. So this is your number 5. Okay. So let's look at the next one. I think this is the last one. So G is equals to x1 plus x2, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So this is your minus 2 comma 3, and this is your 5 by 3 is the request input of the vertices ABC.